So, you may recall in episode 1 that I said that Croatia was top of the bookies to win. Um, not anymore, thanks to Switzerland, which I'm just
Oops.
like, oops. And literally it happened like a couple of hours before we published that episode. So it's just kind of like, oh, great. Now it's already super dated. Nice one. But in all seriousness, it just really bemuses me because, from what I recall when the song first dropped, the overall reaction from the fandom was, we don't know what to make of this. And I was definitely in that group because the song just has so much going on that on a first listen, you just don't know how to process it. And that's the thing that worries me the most about its potential winner chances. I'm not going to completely rule it out, but I consider it more of a dark horse than, in the leader pack or whatever you call the leaders in the road bike race. I don't know. I don't watch much bike racing outside of the Olympics. Yeah, because as I was saying, I consider it more of a dark horse purely because of that first impression, because Eurovision is a contest that relies so heavily on first impressions. If the casuals, who make up like 90% of the people voting, don't get it on first listen, then it's not going to do as well as people seem to be thinking right now. Now, I definitely think it's going to qualify, and I do think it's got a strong chance of getting top 10, but I just have too many question marks. Maybe the staging will help make everything make more sense on that first viewing. From what I've heard, they got the same guy who did Heroes and Cha 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 doing the staging, so that makes me really curious. As like what kind of staging we're gonna get. I'm expecting something very big and whimsical, and I have seen clips of Nemo performing, and they are really good. They're good at the rapping part, they're good at the high note operatic parts, but the singing good is only part of the equation when it comes to winning Eurovision. So I've kind of run out of things to say about this. I do appreciate this. I didn't know what to make of it at first, but it has really grown on me, and I've gone to appreciate just how eccentric this song is. And I'm not the first person to say that, but other people have said that the lyrics kind of equate to the experience of a non-binary person, which Nemo is, and that's something that I really appreciate. Obviously, being a member of the queer community, that's something that we haven't had in Eurovision yet. I've kind of dried out my throat just yabbering on all the time. So, what about you, John?
Um, it's another song that I can't really compute.
Yeah.
The the bridge in between the verse and the chorus, the woo. I'm not gonna attempt it because I haven't got the range, darling. But that was quite in your face. Two things that I have learned from this pre-party season so far: one, Nemo can really sing, and two, they must be protected at all costs.
Yeah.
So if Switzerland do end up challenging for the win, I'm behind them. And it'll be nice, because Switzerland haven't won for a very long time.
They haven't won since I was a couple of months old and you weren't even born yet. So.
True.
Uh, By the way, like, I've seen a couple of people say, "Oh, I really don't want Switzerland to win because it's so expensive." Yeah, it would kind of be a bit of a strain on our bank balances, but like it kind of annoys me when people say, "Oh, I don't want so and so country to win because it's expensive to go there, or because last time they hosted they did a shoddy job." And it's just like, oh, like what's the point? As long as the song is good, I don't care who wins. It's like, does it really matter where? Like, I don't get it.
I share your pain.